Hey guys, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. Listen, Mercury retrograde, I can already feel it. Um, my internet is acting like totally weird. I haven't had this issue with my computer in forever going live, and now all of a sudden, so I'm just going to do it on my phone. It's going to be what it is. And I will use the computer to go follow my comments and PayPal. So, alright. Hopefully y'all can hear and see me okay. Who's in here? Christina M, Caitlin. So glad to see y'all. Yeah, guys, listen, I haven't had this issue in forever. I mean, it's been months. It's been months. And all of a sudden, like, it's just not letting me get on. It's just not letting me. So, yep, yep. Starting tomorrow. We're already feeling it. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna give it a few seconds for people to hop on and then I'll do my whole spiel, but most of you already know how this works, okay? And listen, I'll tell you right now, I'm not even gonna bitch about Mercury retrograde because the last month I felt like I was in the epitome of Mercury retrograde and everything that it has done to me in these years. And, you know, so I feel like I've done enough work. Hopefully I will get through this retrograde a little easier. Fingers crossed. Yeah, hey Christina G. Um, yeah, guys, it's been wild. It's been wild. But I definitely feel a lot better. I went through the purge, went through the motions, went through a lot of scary moments, and I'm finally feeling myself again. The energy was a little on the like draining side today, probably because I was doing a lot of packing and just trying to get ready, and then trying to do readings on top of trying to prepare myself for tonight. So whatevs, whatevs. Oh, thanks, boo. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Okay, so we got Christina M and Christina G on the board. So, yeah, guys. Alright, so how many people we have in here? 5? Alright, whatevs. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are my Vibe Tribe, which most of you are, you know I love you. So, how this works, if you don't know, okay, through the description box down below, you will find the PayPal link, okay? So the way this works is if you want to get on the list for tonight's readings, then it's a $20 minimum love donation. And when I receive your payment, then I will put your name on the list. And as we go along, when I call your name out, please have your questions ready. I am going to go ahead and I'm actually going to scoot this back a little bit. Please don't mess with me. Please don't mess with me. I had to like do stacks on stacks of my tarot decks just to get my charger to reach because I done killed my phone today. So I'm going to do my little opening ceremony, okay? And I'm just saying, y'all, I'm sorry, like this, my angle isn't quite right. I noticed in this shirt, like, which I can't help it, and I know most of y'all my boobs, but my boobs are kind of taking over today. Okay, they got a mind of their own. Okay, so you know how it is, girls. You know how it is. So let's light some Palo up in this bitch and get the energy right. Okay, y'all know. Y'all know. Sometimes I forget, like, how freaking serious it is. The struggle is real, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I feel a lot of all right, we got Laura on the board too. Okay. So, yeah, there I feel a lot of big doors opening for me, okay? Um I'm not going into too much detail because things are still in the works. But yeah, I've been talking not only everything with this move, but just the way that Spirit's been communicating through me and the way that you know, certain people are showing up in my life and the doors that are opening up on a networking and business side of things. Like, I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. I am so grateful and thank you to everyone who's been reaching out. Like, not only just sending loving vibes, but I had an old friend of mine. I've known him since I was like, I don't know, maybe maybe 19, 18, 19, somewhere around there. And we've been good friends. We just kind of lost touch for a while. He's always been a super good guy. But, we ended up like kind of catching up recently. And, he's going through the divorce process recently. And, I told him about mine and like how it led me to this. And he started following me, and he before he even knew what I did, he was like, your posts are just so inspirational. And I was like, thanks, what else. And since he started following me, like, I've noticed a huge shift in his energy. And um, he sends me all these posts all the time, like, it reminds me of you and just how powerful you are, and knowing your worth. And it's just beautiful to see where you're at. And I was like, listen, I wasn't always here. And but I thank God all the time that I was able to find my way. And he was like, and you're helping other people do the same. I'm like, yes, Lord, yes. So I got that message right before I came on. So it definitely pumped me up a little bit, because um, it does, it's those moments. Like, I know what I do is very helpful, but it's those moments where, people who have definitely lost track in their lives, and you could know them forever, to help see that realignment through what I inspire other people to do. It's just really powerful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey Michelle, hey Laura. Yeah, yeah. Life altering. Love it, guys. And when I started this business, that was my intention. Like, I just want to help people through the process that I've been going through. And even if I can help one person, my job is done. And look how many people I've been helping, you know? So just it just goes to show you, because listen, I used to be my worst freaking enemy, guys. I used to think I was worthless, like I did not have the place, I did not deserve to be seen or heard, like I was bad off. I was really my worst enemy, due to a lot of bullying, a lot of trauma, like a lot of crap. And I didn't see even me worth being here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been suicidal more than once. So, just it just goes to show you that no matter what you've been through, like, you are here for a reason, and you are beautiful, you are strong, you are amazing, and you are loved. Like, do not forget that, okay? Because if I had not pushed through those really dark times, I would not be here today sharing this show with y'all. So, yeah, dude, a lot of people have. Hey, T Rose. Yeah, it's a big thing. And, honestly, like, I used to be one of those people, where other people dominated conversations and, you know, the energy in the room. And so I always hung back, because it was just like, it's better to, you know, not be seen or heard and not bring the attention to yourself. Um, and to put my face on camera for the whole world to see, to put yourself in that vulnerability of being judged and ridiculed and all that kind of shit. And now, when the trolls come in, like, bitch, you ain't got no fucking power here. You know what I'm saying? So, it all depends on how you perceive your life. I'm just saying. So, yeah, guys. Oh, thank you, Maria. I appreciate every single one of you. Hi, Pandu. Nice to see you. This is not a free reading. So what we do here is it's a $20 love donation, okay? And it's an energy exchange, okay? And it's not just a mini reading. I say it's a mini reading, but it's just not a full-blown reading. Like 30 minutes, people, even Ramblin Mike, he was like, how do you get messages out in 30 minutes? How many of y'all have gotten a 30-minute reading with me, and how many messages come out? You know what I'm saying? Like, a 10-minute reading here, you get your answer. You get your answer. You get your money's worth, okay? Um, so it's an energy exchange, and how it works is there's a donation link. My beautiful Michelle is posting that right in the comments, so either you can find it in the comment section or down below. And yeah, so once I receive your donation, then your name will be put on a list. As we go down the list and I call out your name, then please have your question ready, okay? And I will try to get to as many people as possible. We already have 3 on the board. Let me see if anyone else has donated. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, dude, I'm telling y'all, I am very confident in my readings, and yeah, no, we're good. We got 3 on the board right now, so it is. Um, no matter what kind of reading you get, I did a mini the other day, and I went way over. But listen, I don't stop spirit. Like, if they got messages, they got messages. Who am I to tell them, no, you're done here? You know what I'm saying? So, and that goes the same with all my other readings too, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour or regression. Like, I try to keep it to the time slot, but whatever needs to come out is going to come out. And that's just how I roll, because I trust spirit. I trust spirit. Okay? So, yeah, guys, totally, totally worth the $20. And, yeah, yeah, I love you guys. All right, so let's do this opening ceremony, get spirit up in the house, which they are. All right, dear divine spirit of love and light, angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self, and all of my divine beings who can assist us tonight, I do ask you to come forth now and open the gates to the divine love and wisdom to be shared with my beautiful tribe members and anyone else who would like to join in on the energy tonight. I ask that you allow me to be your vessel, allow me to be your voice, be your channel for grace, absorbing your light and your wisdom so that your messages may flow naturally through me. Allow me to see with all-knowing eyes, allow me to hear without distraction, and allow me to communicate your messages as you wish them to be perceived. Please allow anyone who needs to hear your messages tonight be drawn or led to this chat room, and allow them to hear your messages and act upon them accordingly. Please remove any low vibrations or energy that does not belong to me from my mind, body, and soul now, and shine your divine rainbow warrior light among me and all of my friends here tonight to create a sacred space for us to receive your messages. I also want to show you so much gratitude for allowing us to share these loving vibes with each other, allowing us to hear your wisdom, to witness your beautiful miracles, and to bring us all together with a higher frequency of love, light, and community. Thank you for everything that you do for us, and thank you so much for giving us the accurate and clear messages that we are all searching for. Amen. All right. So, yes, guys, Make sure y'all like and share. Let me close this window real quick. Okay, we ready. All right. So, all right. First up, Christina M is in the house. Okay. So, Christina, go ahead and post your question, and then we have Christina G and Laura next. So, guys, if you want to get on the list, follow that link, send the donation, and I will put your name on. We will get as many as we can and make sure we get you some answers tonight. Okay? Yes. And just to let everyone know too, like this month of November, I really want to show my gratitude to everyone, like whether you are new or, you know, one of my OGs, okay? I just want to show my gratitude for y'all. So this month we are having a 20%, like, what, why are y'all taking my words? Okay, 20% off all services, okay, besides mini reads, $20 is worth $20, okay? So anything besides mini readings, all my services are 20% off the month of November. So, you know, if you want to get in touch with me for that, how to get that 20% off is down in the description box, and in all my videos for the month of November, it will be in the description. So please follow the directions so you can get your 20% off, and I would be honored to work with you this month, okay? And just to let you know, at the end of November, like right after Thanksgiving, I will be moving, okay? So the beginning of December is going to be kind of hectic. So just to let you know, if you want to get your personal reads in or your Reiki, regression, whatever it may be, go ahead and get it in November, because December, I have no idea what it's going to look like. I will try my best, okay? Alright. Yes, I remember. Okay. So Christina kind of gave me the lowdown in her note when she sent her donation. So we will see what we got for my beauty. Let's see. And I feel like that's honestly, you're the reason why they told me to pull out the after tarot. So what we're going to kind of see, of course, sorry guys, sorry. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull from the Shadowscapes real quick, okay? And I kind of see where the energy is right now for both of you. And then we're going to pull from the After Tarot to kind of see where this is actually heading. And you know what? It's very funny because I feel like a lot of us, the Divine Feminine, who are dealing with the DMs who are just not stepping up to the plate or stuck in karmic cycles, we're all kind of getting to that point where it's like, okay, it is not fun anymore, guys. Okay. So, I feel you. I get you. Alright? Totally understand. So we're going to start with your energy first. Let's see where you are at currently with your energy towards your DM, okay? Well, why are you going to make me work for it? Two of Wands. Yeah, that crossroads, okay? So, you know, you're obviously, you made that decision, right? I feel like you're still kind of contemplating, like, is this the right, like, you know, as hard as it is to, like, choose a different direction for yourself because the twin flame gets all this hype, you know? I really, Nine of Pentacles. You're finding your worth. You're finding your independence, and you realize that no matter what, yeah, listen, and this is that shit, okay? You are not gonna let anyone or anything stop you from your happiness, and he was disrupting your happiness, and that's where that decision came in, right? So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ten of Cups reversed. And this is why you had to make that decision, okay? Because first off, like, I feel like you feel he was playing with your emotions, okay? He was just not making any effort or any real moves to come towards you or towards union, right? And so, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, so, you know, Ramblin' Mike's like all up in my head right now. So it's like Spirit has a 2-speed, slow and slower. And Knight of Pentacles, that's the slowest you can get. Reverse, it's at a standstill. You just feel like there is no movement happening. And with the Ten of Cups, like, you're not willing to let anyone play with your happiness or, you know, keep you in this energy of going back and forth. Like, I'm not an option. Like, I want someone to know. I want to be the only choice, right? And I kind of feel like that's where you are right now. Like, if you don't know how I fit in your life, then figure it out. But I am not here to convince you, right? And that's exactly what I'm getting from you with this. So let's see where he's at, okay? How is he feeling towards Christina? On the floor. He shooketh. He shooketh. He wasn't expecting it. Yeah. The Six of Wands, the Three of Cups reversed. He is feeling like he's done lost. He's lost you. There's no reason to celebrate. I feel like he's kind of going through that dark night of the soul, um, because you are that home for him, right? The Page of Wands and the Four of Staffs, um, with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, like, he's feeling it, dude. He knows he's standing in his own way. He knows it. And that's why he said what he said to you. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you are his muse. No matter how much he tries to pull away from you, your song always brings him back. You make him feel grounded. But he's not really in touch with his emotions, and he's kind of in this place in his life where he feels trapped. He doesn't feel like there's anything worth celebrating, especially himself, and there are no victories because he knows. He's done laid out on the floor, right? Like, holy fuck, did I really mess this up to this point where she's actually going to, like, really let me go this time? And that's kind of what I'm getting. He feels like he's about to lose you for good, and it's shaking him up. But the fact that both of you have, because, like, dude, all of these are upright. So if they come out reversed, you know they're reversed. But both of you are feeling this energy. I'm really getting a lot of his issues around worthiness and undeservingness is kind of coming into play right now, and that's kind of, so it's a lot of those insecurities that are being built up. He might try to act like, you know, he's coming in really strong, and every other aspect of his life, he puts on a good fucking front. You know what I'm saying? He is one of those things. Hey, Sheila. He can feel like he's in control and confident in most areas of his life. But when it comes to this connection, he doesn't even know where to begin. Like, you turn him upside down. Your beauty is intoxicating to him. Like, when he gets around you, it's almost like, it's so weird how they're bringing it to me. So, why are you bringing up Batman references? Like Poison Ivy, okay? So she sends out this scent that's like alluring, but it's deadly, right? And so this is kind of how he's looking at you right now, is like this beautiful enchantress, but your call, your pull scares the living shit out of him. So he knows he messed up. He knows. Um, there's a lot of tension headaches happening because I can feel this band across my forehead. So he's feeling like he's not seeing things clearly, and the more that he thinks about it, the more he's causing, like, he's just causing a wreck in his mind. Okay, so let's see. All right, so where is Michelle moving forward in this connection? How is this going to play out for her? Well, it's okay. Alright. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Woo! That communication. The Four of Cups. And the World. Okay. So how I'm taking this is when you take the lid off your emotions, right? Like, not hold back anymore. Like, this is diving deep into everything that you're feeling and why you're feeling it. When you celebrate his successes, even when it comes to failures, because when he recognizes his failures and where he's been lacking in this, that is still a success, right? So it's by you staying true to who you are and staying that emotional, supportive, compassionate person that things are really going to take a turn here. But I also feel that it's like by turning down this offer, you're going to be able to drink from your own cup again instead of waiting around for him to offer it to you. Okay? So, with the Nine of Cups being here, you know, I kind of get this thing like you're tired of begging for scraps. You know, you're getting the bare minimum from him. So, you know, you think that he's just sitting on his high horse, you know, you're bringing the platter to him, you know, it's like he's got the feast. He's got it all, right? And you feel like the beggar. You were the one that was like to that point of almost begging for attention and expecting him to show up in a certain way, and it's no more. Like, you are not going to allow the energy of this imbalance to manipulate your happiness anymore. So then with the Two of Pentacles being here, it's still weighing out your odds, okay? I feel that you are moving in a different direction, but you're still not very clear on like how all of this is going to play out for you. With the Three of Wands being here, I do feel that, you know, it's about being patient, but still having a clear direction. Like, you've gotten past that crossroads. You finally made your decision, and you're standing firm in that decision and giving it up to spirit. See the eagle? Sending it off. Like, all right, I'm done. This is all on y'all. This has nothing to do with me anymore. Like, my happiness is up to me. I will not beg. I will not plead. Like, y'all got to work on him, right? As I work on me, right? So you got to get back to your emotions, taking the lid off, not suppressing your feelings anymore, not begging for scraps, okay? Give it to them. Give it to them. Quit balancing, weighing the odds of, because listen, if it's the true divine, they'll come back. And no matter what, like, and I've been seeing this and feeling it too, if the masculines will not step up for mission, someone will. I promise you. I can feel it. Hi, Blue. Yes, I will, once I get done with Christina's reading, I will check the list and I will add you to it, okay? Alright. What is this? Yeah, put an end to the conflict. Like, you don't have to fight for this connection to stay alive, right? The connection's already alive. You became in union the moment you laid eyes on each other and you accepted this connection into your life. The more that you resist and the more that you try to, control it, the worse it's going to make it. So, put your hands up. Live your life. Do what you have to do in order to bring that happiness for yourself, regardless of where he stands, okay? Because right now, you and the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords and the Devil energy, you're waiting for him to say, it's okay. It's alright, let me cut these, but in reality, like, you were loosely bound anyway. You could have removed that blindfold off yourself. You do not need him to do this for you, right? It's almost becoming unhealthy the way that you were interacting and, and we all go through it. It's a natural part of the process, right? Because it's so divine and so crazy and out of this world, like you just don't know what to do with it. And then we finally get to that point, it's like, okay, right? One of my big lessons was thinking of him as a separate person. The moment that I started looking at my DM like, no, he's right here. Like, there's nothing I need to even worry about. The moment that I stopped looking at him as separate from me, the moment the energy shifted, right? But I had to process that. I had to grieve that. And so, once you get to this point, and again, like, okay, so even in this Five of Pentacles, the two lovers, the desolate, right? The starving. And then we have this one lady, right? Like, where's she getting all her food? Taking it from others who are struggling. The energy hoarders. They siphoning from other people who make them feel good while it suffocates the relationship, right? You don't need to do that anymore. Set healthier boundaries, okay? So, let's see what's the outcome for him? How's he going to move forward? Is he going to move forward? How is he going to handle what Christina just told him about go kick some rocks, stay out of my life? Is he even going to listen? Probably not. Nine of Pentacles. So listen, he's learning the same damn thing you are. Learning to find his independence. Learning to find his power. Yeah, listen. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands, okay? He's got to find that within himself and reclaim his throne as the divine, the sacred masculine. Stop letting his insecurities screw him up and realize he is being called to rise to the occasion. Right? Ten of Swords. He being carried out on a stretcher, holding on to that little shred of what he thought was truth with dear life. Okay? His last breath, he will hold on until there is nothing else to hold on to. And that's when he will be resurrected to God's truth. Okay? His rightful place. Then he will become stable. he will be able to create this life for both of you. And it's like creating that space within his life to become that sacred masculine, right? And I'm hearing only time will tell, but listen, then you'll make the decision together. Probably more energetically, I'm hearing, okay? But, you know, I feel like no matter what, this feeling like imprisoned in this connection is not is not an energy we want to carry into the twin flame energy, right? So it's about realizing that you both have this energy in the palm of your hands, and that, you know, like, look at him. He loves you. He loves you. He just doesn't know how to show up for you right now. There's a lot of compassion, but, you know, he needs to realize that you don't need saving. You are not like some princess stuck up in a castle where he's gonna come in right on his steed and be like, oh, I just saved the day. No, bitch, you saving yourself. He needs to do the same thing, okay? When he realizes that, he will get the wake-up call about his rightful place in your life, and he will claim his throne. I'm hearing it. But yeah, it's not until he goes within that you will reunite, and there's that energy of, where have you been? Thank you. Thank you for coming home. Okay? So, you know, it'll probably be a while. There's work that needs to be done. But, you know, again, that's the energy right now. That's the energy right now. And he loves you. He loves you. Don't second guess that. He just don't know what to do with you. Because you asked too fine. Let's see what messages he's got for you right now, though. I love you guys. Alright. Yeah, the list is still open, guys. So if y'all want to get on the list, go to that donation link, and I will put your name on the list as the donations come in, okay? And I will check that right after I get done reading these for Christina. Yeah, listen. So this is what he's got to say to you, okay? I have never met anyone like you. The way you present yourself is intoxicating, and I want more. I try to ignore what I'm feeling. I'm constantly trying to distract myself, but your memory haunts me. I am receiving a lot of signs about what I need to change. I have a lot of work to do. Sometimes I wish I could get your advice, but I know I need to do this on my own. That is everything I just said, Christina. So take my word for it, okay? So I hope that helps, my love. Freaking love you. It's gonna be fine. I promise. I promise. It's gonna be fine. You'll figure it out. Go live your life, girl. Let's see who else we got on this list before I move on. Alright, Christina G, you next, okay? Yeah, guys, I have not received any other donations. Laura is the last one. So if y'all want to get on the list, make sure y'all follow that PayPal link, and I will put you on there, okay? What is coming up for November? Alright. Let's see. For Christina G. What is coming up for Christina G, please? What's going on? Give us something good, please. Yeah, guys, if y'all are new to the channel, we welcome you. We are so glad to have you here. What do I want? I'm feeling a little off on those cards. So yeah, okay, I'll just do my little spiel real quick, okay? So for anyone who is new to this channel, I am Jessica. We welcome you. I know I was in the middle of channeling, so I'm sorry if I wasn't like as welcoming. It happens. I try not to get too distracted. But if you would like to get on the list, please follow the PayPal link. It is a $20 minimum love donation. Once I receive your donation, then I will put your name on the list and I will go down accordingly. And we'll try to get as many people as we can. But listen, totally worth 20 bucks, okay? So if you've never had a reading with me before, like, it's worth it, okay? Ooh, see, I knew those cards weren't right. They were trying to trick me. See, okay, so that's a lesson for you. they're trying to get you to understand, okay? So there might be some opportunities presenting itself to you this month. That got me jumbled now. Okay. There are opportunities that are going to present itself to you this month, and they want you to be able to discern and listen to your intuition. So tap in, okay? Because, you know, with the Ace of Wands being here, like, there might even be 3 opportunities that, like, kind of show up right around the same time frame, right? And it's like kind of trying to decipher what is right and what is wrong. So normally, you know me, when I see the flyers, I take them. If a clump comes out, sometimes I take them, sometimes I don't. It depends on what feels right, okay? And I'm glad that I put it back because the storyline did not make sense to me. So I put them back, I shuffled some more, and sure enough, here comes this Ace of Wands with the 8 of Wands. So talk about fast movement forward. These opportunities might come in quick, fast, and in a hurry. Maybe you get a lot of texts from 3 different people like, well, I just met this dude last week, or, you know, my DM wants to come in, or my ex-partner wants to show his face this time, and all of a sudden you got people hitting you up left and right, boo. Okay? I'm just saying, but yes, take that time for reflection, because some of these people might be from your past. Okay? Just saying. Listen, I had a friend, that happened to a friend of mine. They tested them out of her. Okay? They were bringing all kinds of people into her life, and new, past, present, all kinds of things. Like, it was wild. They were testing her like crazy. But we do have the 6 of Swords, so it's like, you know, moving away from these things that have already presented itself as not worthy of being in your life, and moving and surrendering to a new chapter is what I'm hearing, okay? So, let's see what else is going on in the month of November for Christina G. I'm just saying, Christina, okay, if all these people start hitting you up, like I said, please let me know, because I will laugh my ass off if I'm not dead on, okay? Yeah, go ahead and take out the weakest link, alright? Take out the weakest link. And the Knight of Wands showing up in reverse, like, this is talking about removing the bullshit. Take the trash out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Michelle. I got you on the list, baby. Okay. So, you know, if there's anyone, again, like, so someone might come in and be able, like, trying to present themselves as a different story, like, oh, well, this is my story, this is how I plan to show up in your life, but in reality, they're showing up like a damn player with a fuckboy mentality, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, releasing this energy and cutting out the loose ends that are like playing with you. They're toying with you, right? Because ain't nobody got time for that. But we do have the Fool and the Four of Wands, and whoo, and the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, girl. Listen, when you trust this process, when you are able to discern what makes sense and what doesn't for yourself, and say nah to the F boy, okay? You are gonna come to this point of like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl, it coming. It's coming. But again, yeah, dude, not only is it coming, but it's up to you to decide if you are fully ready for it and if you are ready for that new chapter. Okay, with the Lovers and the Two of Swords, like your DM is wanting to come back. Okay. We also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance. So it's like making the choice of how you want to proceed when this okay. It's like if the effort is going to be there so that I really hope I can see the little wheel turning, so I'm hoping you're getting this clear message, okay? Um, it's to the point where it's like you are going to have to be the deciding factor on how to proceed. And the message that I'm getting for you is to take your time with it, okay? Understand that the Temperance energy and the Seven of Pentacles being here, like, they want you to indulge in every moment, that every moment is bearing fruit for you. And it's giving you that opportunity to realize that when the time is right, and you will know, then you can move on to that next phase and the next phase after that, right? Because just because you come into physical union doesn't mean like, there it is and everything's just done and solved. No. It comes with its own set of challenges. It comes with a new set of mission, you know? So it's one of those things where, you know, you're gonna have a big opportunity this month. So let's see what they got from the aftercare. What's going on with her little boo thing? What's going on? Four of Swords. Listen, he can feel you, right? He can feel you. While he's going through this process of figuring out, like, processing the pain that he's feeling and getting to the truth, he feels your love. Like, look at that. Okay. Even though that there is no action really happening on his end, he can still feel your love and support. Okay. He's in the temple, is what I'm hearing. He's in the temple. Because he's having to figure out how it's his behavior that got him caught up in this mess. Okay? He's having to answer for his actions. Okay? You know, I don't know if he's got Aries in his chart, but this really reminds me of the Aries reading that I did today. And there it is. And there it is. There's that offer. Okay? And the sun. Okay? So you will be able, he's processing all of this. so that he can offer something that is not only tangible, but is successful, that is bountiful. And he's manifesting this new beginning. He's manifesting this childlike energy. Okay. And it's that illumination of how he's been blocking all of these new beginnings. And listen, the Queen of Wands, he knows that you're in tune. He knows that you are sexy, you are seductive, you are confident, and you've done the work. But listen, he's fighting you off in his sleep too. Like, he's dreaming of you. I'm getting that, okay? Look at the way they're facing each other. Your memory, and it's the same thing I told the other Christina, your memory haunts him. He ain't getting no sleep because you taking up all his dream space, okay? He is fighting them off, right? And it's because he can't stop himself. He knows he wants this, but he has to go back to the temple, okay? Thank you, Maria. I got you on the list, baby. He's got to go back to the temple. He's got to get closer to God. He's got to find out his truth. And like, I hear, thank you for supporting me through this. Okay? Because there's a lot. There's a lot going on there. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to pull. Okay. So yeah, the big lesson here is to love yourself, both of you, okay? Put your individual happiness as the priority. And, enjoy your time together in your dream state. Like, go into that, because you're doing the healing process. You're healing the connection in the dream state. So this is a good opportunity for y'all to get to know each other, work through the hard stuff together, but also enjoy your time. Like, if you feel like there's something that needs to be transmuted, set that intention before you go to bed. If you want to just enjoy a time and run off to Paris or something, set that intention before you go to bed, okay? But keep an open mind, stay in the present moment. Don't think too much about it, and just keep it flowing, okay? Hey, Ellie. So, one from the Sacred Rebel. What's the big lesson here? What's the big lesson here? And then we're going to pull some messages from the Twin Flame deck. Yeah. So, focus on the light. They want you to focus on your priorities right now. And, again, staying in the present moment. Look at all the opportunities that you have to heal. Remember that, yes, you may be in this world, but you are not of this world, okay? And you are heaven sent. The visions that you are having are like of all of it's connected to your past lives, your present, and your future. All of it's connected, okay? And it's helping you bring more of the conscious connection into the physical form, okay? So let's see, what message does he want to tell Christina that he may not be able to say in the physical? Even though we can't be together, know that I still love you, and you have inspired me to get closer to God. Didn't I just say that? Didn't? Y'all are on fire tonight. Y'all are on fire. I love you. God, I love Spirit so much. So listen, even though he's going through this healing process, hey, Dewey, he feels you supporting him, especially, okay, we were talking about, where was it? Was it again, the Four of Swords energy, right? So even though he's like in this dreamlike state, he's having to go back to that temple. He's having to get closer to God. And he knows that even though he can't be there for you like you want him to in the physical, he wants you to know he still loves you, okay? I love you something fierce. Girl, yes. I love you all. I love getting on here. I miss you guys. This is why I miss doing things live, because I really love y'all's energy. Yeah, I'm worried I've lost you for good. I hope you deserve, I hope you find the love you deserve, and I have a surprise for you. So I feel like, by him going through this process, it's really making him face his shit again. Like, of the actions that he took that caught him up in this mess is making him feel like he has lost you for good, but he knows that you're a good person and you deserve the ultimate form of love. But again, he's like contemplating on how to offer you this tangible and successful new beginning, okay? So that's what I got for you, girl. That was powerful shit right there. I'm just saying. I hope that helps. But that's a powerful fucking November. I'm just saying. So yeah, I definitely use the month of November to kind of like, you know, play around in the 5D, you know? All right. So Miss Laura is up next. Miss Laura. I love you too, girl. I got you. All right. So, Laura says, I am a Taurus and walked away from married Libra twin flame. He is stuck, not moving from toxic relationship. I started dating Scorpio, enjoying it, but he is at a distance. Is this the correct path? Alright, so let's focus on Scorpio, okay? Because listen, if they're why? Why? Okay? Alright. So the devil card did pop out. I'm not gonna really take it, but they do want me to touch on it. Okay, so um, they're definitely wanting you to face how you really feel about your twin flame still being in a karmic relationship. Okay, like really feel it, because there's some things that you're distracting from not facing. Okay, and like these energies that are kind of playing with your emotions aren't really allowing you to fully be available because they're playing with your heartstrings. And it's not until you remove that mask that you will find the key that is going to unlock you from this feeling bound and feeling like you are trapped from experiencing love. Okay? Now, again, the only way out is within. You have to go within. Okay? But I do feel that, a lot of our DMs are in karmic relationships. There are karmics too. Okay? So we got to thank them because it's the karma, right? It is the karma that they are having to deal with for the things that they have done to you or past, whatevs. They are getting what they need in order to transmute the energy that they have built up over lifetimes. Okay? I feel like he's a drinker too. One of them is. I feel a lot of alcohol involved. Um, so, I just. But you gotta face it, honey. Like, I mean, seriously, you gotta grieve it. And that's why I've been down on my ass all month of October. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. He's drinking a lot. Okay? Because he's trying to distract himself and numb the pain, but, um, you know, it is up to them. It is up to them to leave the karmic relationship. It's up for the karmic to realize when the relationship is done instead of trying to force it, right? So it's like they have to make that decision together. That's part of the transformation, the death, right? The death of the old and welcoming the new. They have to let go. And it's up to them to make that choice. But it's also up to you to hold on to that energy and, you know, kind of fake it till you make it. But faking it till you make it doesn't do it any better either, because then you're just kind of burying everything in. You have to face it. You have to. And listen, I'm telling you right now, that's why I hardly made any money or did any videos the month of October, because I was processing all of that. But you see what it did, right? Like, once I processed all of it, I was able to transmute into a higher energy and a more, like, higher sense of self, okay? Yeah. And listen, you'll go through periods. You'll go through periods, okay? And, you know, it just comes in waves, honey. It always comes in waves. I thought I had processed so much shit with mine, and another wave comes in. Because if they dumped it all on us, like, think about it. Lifetimes and lifetimes of baggage, right? Like, of hurt, of trauma. Like, okay, so, and this is just to make it more relatable and to help you understand, okay? I could not figure out why my DM was so freaking scared of, like, coming towards me, right? Like, what is it? And all of a sudden I had all these flashbacks of all the lives that we lived. Every single one we had together, even though it was like the most intense and beautiful energy I've ever experienced in my life, it always ended in traumatic death. And he was like, it always ends in death, and I can't lose you like that again. Listen, that is the one thing that is inevitable, is death. Would you rather not be able to experience this kind of divine love and have it while it's still here, right? He's been murdered. I died of liver failure. Um, there is another time that, like, what was the other one? Oh, now they're taking it from me. But listen, there were a lot of, like, very, very traumatic experiences where we both lost each other. Okay? So you're talking about all these memories on a DNA level that your body is holding on to. Until you think about those things and go in, do the regression, do the meditation, focus on those memories, and face the issue of why you are fearful of this connection, but yeah, you want it so bad, right? These are the things that we need to face. It's facing that shadow, okay? Because no matter what kind of love, you can't let go, right? Because you can't let go of self, okay? So, just saying. Yeah, quit fighting the wheel of justice, okay? You can't fight fate. You can't. You can't. So, all right. All right. Can we get to the root of the issue here? She wanted to know, I guess they don't want to really answer your question. They were wanting to give you different information, but it's what you need to know, what you want to know. You have to trust your higher knowing here, okay? There are things that you cannot see, and for a reason, because it's not all meant to be clear. And if they dumped everything on you, like if you knew everything that ever happened in your past lives, and you had to deal with all that pain and all that suffering and all the karmic justice and the karmic cycles that you've had to endure all at once, how do you think you would feel? Like a puddle of goo on the floor, right? draw the shades, lock everything down, and just shut everyone out. And that's why they give it to us in waves. Because it's easier. They're helping us. Okay? So it's time to understand the truth of why we don't have all the answers right now. And to trust that process. Okay? Alright. So, enough about the DM, please. Okay. Can we talk about the Scorpio for just 1 second? I want to know about the Scorpio. Let's problem is your heart's not in it. At least not yet. Okay. So let's see. Do you feel like, and I'm just curious because we have the Queen of Cups reversed. Now, with him being Scorpio, could represent him. Do you feel like he is more of the feminine, like an emotional, or do you feel that he is definitely more of the masculine energy, not gender, but energy, masculine energy, or do you feel like the roles are kind of reversed here? He is masculine. Okay, not feminine at all. Okay. So I would definitely say that your heart is really not in this then. Okay, because the Queen of Cups is reversed with the Ten of Swords. And I feel like until you really release the rest of, like, the energy that you're holding about, like, him, about your DM not coming with you. Because merely, like, and this is what they're bringing up, this is just an option. This is just a second choice. This is because you're not getting what you want, and your DM isn't making the choice that you want him to make. Right? So, I know that's kind of a harsh pill to swallow, but it's the truth. Okay? So, how does the Scorpio feel about Laura? Listen, he's feeling the King of Cups. So he's feeling very strong about you, but he might not be saying it. Okay? Um, he just wants to take it slow. Okay? Because I think he feels this with you, that your heart is closed off. And um, he's kind of like that slow and steady wins the race type energy. Okay? How is he feeling towards Laura? What's the story? Honestly, I feel like the distance is kind of the saving grace because, yeah, it's hard for you because you're wanting the physical, like, here. But this is another lesson, especially within the twin, because they don't have to physically be there, right? So this is teaching you, no matter how far you are from someone, when someone wants to show up for you, no matter what that looks like, they're going to show up for you, right? It just is. If they're being emotionally supportive, if they're showing the effort to check in, how was your day, what are you going through, like, maybe be a little vulnerable with him and let him see, like, well, maybe not everything's just fine. Yeah, I have my hard days. I am a human being, right? yeah, today at work wasn't that great, but it's really good to talk to you because, you know, it's nice to hear your voice. Like, instead of being like this, because, I mean, you got the king and queen of cups here, but you ain't, you ain't showing it. So he ain't showing it. He's feeling a lot towards you, but you ain't giving in. With the Hierophant being reversed, like, you know, so it could be a non-committal energy, but it's because he knows your heart isn't in there yet. And with the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, like, you know, I feel that's why he wants to take it slow, because there is a fear of getting too, like, he doesn't want to rush anything because he's past that point in his life of rushing things and not taking the time to really get to know someone and see how you fit into each other's lives in order to, like, have a cooperative partnership. And that's the thing, if you were in the physical sense, a lot of people get wrapped up in the physical, right? Like, if you can't hold a conversation over distance, you know, it takes the physicality out of it. You can't say that, you know, after talking for a few months that he's just there because he wants your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't hang on like that if they aren't interested in your character. With the Nine of Cups being here, he does see this as something that could be promising in the future. Um, yeah. He does. He's willing to show up for you, but you, you got some work to do, baby girl. Okay? And he won't, like, he's not gonna force you into commitment. He wants to take his time for you. He's wanting to show and see, like, the character, right? How is the dynamic of this relationship, and is this something that we can work through together? I feel like he has pretty good intentions, to be honest. I feel like you're just blocked. What's on the bottom? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, let's see, where is this relationship going? Mm-hmm. Your impatience is gonna get the best of you. Okay. I feel like your impatience is, like, gonna stop you from putting in too much effort because you're already seeing this as a fail. You're already seeing it as something that's not going to work out. And, you know, like, with the High Priestess here, I feel like a part of you is, you know, is this just your intuition or whatever the case may be? But with the Tower being here, I feel like this is kind of one of those moments where you realize that there are certain things that have to be broken down and the foundation being rebuilt so that you can understand why certain things have not been successful in the past. Okay? And again, the Eight of Wands, like, there's a lot of communication happening, but it's like focused intent, right? Focused intent. Don't take more than you can give. But there's the Ten of Pentacles, dude. There's the Ten of Pentacles. This could, I mean, at the very least, a promising friendship. someone that could be in your life for a very long time. Okay? So, let's see. On his end, yeah, I mean, he sees you as the Empress. He sees you as a great mother figure, very compassionate, very loving. Um, the King of Pentacles being here, like, I almost feel like he feels that they're, like, y'all could build an empire together. Um, mm, that's sad. That's sad. Okay, so what is your DM sign? Libra. Okay. I just feel like there's disappointment. There's disappointment. And I feel like he's scared to get too emotionally invested. Because I think he's... Do you think he's an empath? Because I feel like he feels you. Like, your energy. He's good at reading you. Whether you know this or not. Um, you know, I do see him as a very hard worker, but it's not like, um, hey, spirit warrior, um, that's a good point. That's a good point. But yeah, I mean, I feel like both of you are kind of on focused on different things, and you know, I feel like he kind of senses this disconnection, and yeah. So, I mean, I feel like he's scared to get emotionally invested because he's been there, done that. And, you know, I kind of feel like an opportunity may be missed due to resistance and not allowing things to unfold naturally because both of you, I'm not really seeing too much like air energy where it could be like overthinking, but I just, let me get some clarifiers. Why is the Four of Cups and the King of Cups here? There's a devil. And that was the same energy that I was picking up um, for you because he knows your heart belongs to someone else, right? Someone that's going through that healing process. So he's terrified to get too involved. Um, and that's why he's wanting to take his time. But I think you also have to remember of how he really sees this going. The Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, you know, it's worth taking the time and the effort, but you also have to face your shit, okay? You have to face your shit. Let's see, what advice do you have for Laura when it comes to this relationship? Let go of control issues. Have some damn fun, okay? And, you know, again, I was kind of getting this on his end too. You know, he could just be like otherwise focused on his career. It's easy for him. Um, that's kind of how he, spends most of his time focusing on money. And so finances and career, but let go of control issues. I feel like this is kind of more on your end, is like thinking that love has to be a certain way, has to happen a certain way, it has to end a certain way. Just allow, like, it doesn't matter what it looks like, who it's with, or whatever. If he is wanting to show up for you and cares about you and is willing to make an effort for you, let him. Let him show his character to you, and then you can make a decision later down the road if you come to that conclusion that this is not going to work. But don't go in already assuming that it won't. Okay? Have some fun. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay? You need to allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's what I'm getting. Okay? So, good luck. I hope that helps. But yeah, girl. I mean, I feel like he really does care about you. He's just not opening up about all of it because he knows you're hurt somewhere else. He can feel it. He feels you. Okay? Um, so, yeah. Hey, Natalie. How are you? So how this works is if you want to get on the list, it is a $20 love donation. The PayPal link is down below in the description box, and my beautiful tribe members are also posting it in the comments. So you can follow the PayPal link, and as I receive the donations, your name will be put on a list, and we will get to as many people as possible, okay? All right, next one up is Michelle. Love you guys. Yeah. And you gotta trust that, Laura. You gotta trust that. The fact that he's the first one that you've actually wanted to try and make it work with, you gotta at least try, dude. Yeah, but you gotta face the stuff. Like the stuff that's keeping your heart from being open, and that's by facing the things with your DM. That's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. Okay? But sending you so much love, girl. I promise. Like, it's gonna be fine. Alright. So Michelle says, what advice does Spirit have for me regarding my divorce? We have been separated and living apart for 1.5 years. We are hoping to do mediation, then manifesting a peaceful process. Okay. Where do we want to go with this? Okay. So, process. Yes, girl. Yes. I get you. Like, you had to go through this process because I was thinking the exact same thing. A long time, 1.5 years. But, it was about the same thing for me. And, when I walked up in there, it was like, whoo, Aaron Brockovich style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl, you got this. So, let's see. What is the process? How is this going to go for Michelle in divorce process, please? Okay, so I'm going to pull, like, a collective message, and then I'm going to see, like, kind of how both of you are feeling about this process and how you're both going to show up in it. So let's pull a collective first. What is about to go down, y'all? Okay. So, the messages that I am receiving. So, I'm not going to really go too much into the cards unless you want me to. Okay. This is just the message that I'm getting. First off, I kind of feel that he is going to, like, there's some specific offer that he agreed to when all of this has been going down, like, mediation. There's some sort of offer that he agrees to that he's not really happy with, and he agrees to, but then he ends up turning his back on. And it's like, you see this going down, okay? Um, and it's like between swallowing his pride and then trying to be in control at the same time. Like, he's very much in conflict with his energy, okay? And I almost feel like this is kind of a battle of wits is kind of what I'm getting here, especially with the Nine of Wands energy. I feel like his pride is very wounded here, but I do see it going more in your favor. Um, I feel like it will be a pretty equal. Um, this is a good time for you to use your intuition and your manifestation abilities of it being peaceful, a peaceful outcome, because, like, with the Six of Wands here, both of you are here, right? So he's going to move off in his direction, you're going to move off in yours, but he's also giving that offer, right? And it's the offer that he agreed to, but then tried to turn his back on. I kind of feel like that's going to end up backfiring on him. Um, both of you were more wounded in different ways, and this is just one of those things where, you know, again, the two of you are just on two totally different levels. He's more on the controlling and, manipulative side, like feeling he has to be the leader, he has to make the decisions, blah, 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 blah. But you just stand there gracefully and you trust the balance of duality and know that with your faith that you hold the key and that you will be provided for, and using that law of attraction you will be provided for, okay? um, okay, let's go this route. We'll pull one card for mediation and one for lawyer, okay? So let's, all right, so what is the best outcome for Michelle if she decides to go the mediation route? What is the best overall outcome if she decides to go mediation? I swear. Okay. So we do have the Justice card. Oh. Okay, so we do have the Justice coming out, so, I mean, I feel like it's going to be in the judge's hands, really, um, to agree to this, and, um, to make sure things are balanced out. But again, one looks in way worse condition than the other. Now, when it comes to the home, we have the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like he is definitely, I don't know if y'all had a house together that you're like thinking about selling and then splitting the money, or, you know, who gets what. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of conflict about a house. Okay. Um, but we do have the Ace of Cups. And, you know, either way, like, it's going to be freeing for you. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of conflict about that. Okay. It is. It's going to be a lot. But either way, you're going to stand in your truth. You're going to stand in your power, and, you know, you're going to trust your intuition. Listen to your body. Okay? Your body is not going to lie to you. Um, Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's what your intuition is telling you, then yes, because there's a lot of freaking people involved here. Okay? There's a lot of people involved. So just trust whatever that means to you. Okay? So what's what's the outcome if she gets a lawyer? A Queen of Wands. Sitting mighty pretty. Alright. What else? What can she expect if she goes to the lawyer? Either way, you have the Ace of Cups. Okay? So, I really feel like the Moon. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, like, what I'm kind of getting is the Queen of Wands is actually the lawyer. Um, why is the Moon here? Okay. I think the only difference here is that she might be able to catch things quicker about things he could be either manipulating or trying to trick you on. Remember, I was saying, like, agreeing to something and then backing out. The only difference is, like, you're not gonna have to beg for scraps here. You know, you'll be the one in the seat, um, in the throne, because we also have the Queen of Cups. But we have the Ace of Cups either way. But with the Magician and the Moon card being here, I just feel like, you know, he's trying to manipulate things more in his favor and not really have them balanced. And I feel like it'll definitely be a woman that's going to help you. But, um, she'll be able to catch anything that he may be hiding from you. Okay? Um, oh yeah, no, I totally get that. Oh, thank you, Colby. So, um, alright, so let's get any advice for Michelle. Be careful of what you offer him, okay? It, there could, yeah, especially with the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups being reversed, like, you know, this is kind of a greedy thing, and you need to make sure that you take care of yourself at this time, because I feel like he is really trying to make sure that, like, he's good financially, he's trying to make sure he comes out on top here. Okay. We have one more on the list after Michelle, and we still have a couple more slots if you want to get in. So, yeah, be careful too, because, like, I just noticed, um, especially in this deck, where, like, the serpent is around his his waist and the treasures are in his hand, the laurel wreath, which means a sign of success and victory, also has the skull on it. So what may seem like success may actually be the death of him. Okay, like, again, we have the Moon card and the King of Swords. So he's not being honest about something. Okay, he's definitely trying to look out for himself. The King of Swords could definitely be the lawyer on his side, but be careful what you offer him, and don't do it just trying to, keep the conflict at bay, because this is a really important time that you need to take care of yourself, especially with the Emperor being on the bottom. Okay. Yes, it is in the description box as well. Okay. If y'all are looking for the PayPal link. So, for anyone who needs to get on the list or wants to get on the list, the information is down below in the description box. Follow the PayPal link. It is a $20 left donation. It is an energy exchange. And once I receive your donation, then I will put your name on the list and we will get to as many people as possible, okay? Yep, thank you. So yeah, I hope that helps, Michelle. I really wish you the best of luck. I know it's hard, but you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? So, alright, Maria is next. You're welcome, honey. I love you. It's gonna be fine. I'm just checking the PayPal real quick. Yep. Alright. So Maria is the last one on the list. So if anyone wants to get on, now's the time to do it. Alright. So what does the universe, spirit, want me to know, understand about myself and my energy over the last few months, and as we move into the end of the year and new year? Good question, Maria. Let me hydrate a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Interesting. So we have in the world, not of the world, and release the dark wound. Let love live. So I definitely want to read this one, but we'll talk about this one first. Okay. So one of the big lessons that you are learning is, like, this new sense of vulnerability, right? Of being truly free in your presence and your energy, and realizing that you don't have to go along with what everyone else is doing or what everyone's expectations are of you. Like, this is trusting your own inner knowing and your inner pull to move in your own direction, right? It's also realizing, like, certain aspects of yourself that have been kind of hidden from you, where I feel that there are certain things that have been said and done to you that you have been processing and transmuting, like, into a different storyline for yourself. And so now you're like really taking back that power and realizing that you don't have to carry this storyline with you anymore. And the reason why all these things have been said and done is because it was their form of control over you. And it was also their way of projecting their core wounds onto you so that you didn't see the light that was within you, right? So I feel like you have also gotten a deeper sense of your emotions lately. Like, where you used to try to control them, like, to this point of, like, where it almost felt, I get like a dam, like only letting out a little bit out of a time, and then all of a sudden it built up so much pressure that it was just like the floodgates open, and now you're coming into this more state of calmness, of peacefulness. And so let's see what. So release the dark wound and let love live. If we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what is not yet ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it of its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you have ever written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you have decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you've got and asked for divine help, then this dark wound has you in its grasp. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live. Love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more joyously and creatively than fear. You are being asked to honor the path of your own love, what inspires you, what feels exciting, joyful, and perhaps even rather different. Let that live. Release the dark wounding of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who very nearly bend the project that was the making of their career because of the despair fostered by their own dark nature. They doubted, they were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe in the right of a work to come to life, whether it was accepted, revered, or rejected by others or not. See, I told y'all. I told you. Mm-hmm. They nearly lost their work to fear. Undoubtedly, there have been many times when this has actually happened and the work was not saved, not allowed to live. Do not let this happen to you. Whether something is meant to be commercially oriented venture or a more personal creation for your own therapeutic healing, it must be allowed to be, without judgment, without criticism, even without premature out evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it. If you have drawn this card along with the oracle, um, yeah. So let's do this little healing process together, okay? So it says, say the declaration below out loud 3 times. Be in your heart and really feel what you are expressing. So, guys, we've all been here. Let's do this together. Thanks, Maria. Okay? So we're going to put our hand on our heart. Okay? Everyone do it. Do it with me. Let's take 3 deep breaths, okay? Really tuning in to your heart space, allowing your lungs to fill up, and with each breath you fill with light, and release the darkness. I now choose of my own free will to release all cellular memories and belief systems based in the dark wound of criticism, judgment, shaming, and fear, so that my creative, loving energy may thrive in a nourishing environment conducive to growth. Through all time and space, through all dimensions of my being, through unconditional love, so be it. We're going to do this 3 times too. That was a good one. I now choose of my own free will to release all cellular memories and belief systems based in the dark wound of criticism, judgment, shaming, and fear, so that my creative, loving energy may thrive in a nourishing environment conducive to growth. Through all time and space, through all dimensions of my being, through unconditional love, so be it. I now choose of my own free will to release all cellular memories and belief systems based in the dark wound of criticism, judgment, shaming, and fear, so that my creative, loving energy may thrive in a nourishing environment conducive to growth. Through all time and space, through all dimensions of my being, through unconditional love, so be it. Man, that feels good. I don't know about y'all, but I love that. That was good. That was good stuff. Okay? Good stuff. So, listen, yeah, Maria, I said it. Like, I knew, okay, this is some deep stuff. So, it's like reconditioning all these things that have been said or done to you in your life to make you question who you are and how you show up in this world. And it's like, hey, Joyce, it's all about freeing yourself. This is your chance of like really looking at the belief systems you have about yourself and about your life and your creative endeavors, and removing all these self-limiting beliefs and all these fears of failure and acceptance or rejection, whatever, and putting it all to the wayside and realizing all these ideas are coming to you for a reason. Like all these beautiful ideas, there's no reason for you to question it, okay? Um, yes, girl, yes. So let's see. Is there anything else that you, that one wants to come out? Yeah, that one really wanted to come out. softly, softly, the tender touch. So I feel like you're gonna have to, yeah. Okay. So you are going to have to be very gentle with yourself throughout this process, okay? It is almost like breathing life into yourself, painting yourself back to life. It's however you choose to be seen and experienced, right? Because no one has that power over you. No one. I'm sorry, my dog's twitching in his sleep, so my camera's kind of moving. But this is like, if you feel you need to cry, cry. If you want to laugh, laugh. Like, no one can tell you how you are going to react to a situation and what what is right for you and what is not, right? No one knows better than you. And so it's like getting back to the truth of you, right? To move outside of that fear and allowing the right people to support you to make your own decision, right? Um, good, good. So yeah, I mean, you're really like getting past all these shadow aspects of self and realizing like even here, okay, so that monkey in the back, that's that monkey mind, right? You're giving him a job, and it's to hold the paint that you're using to paint yourself back together, right? Like, to put that color back into your life. All right, monkey mind, you sit there, you hold this. I got a job for you. You sit there and be patient while I do my work, right? And then you got the crow on your shoulder, that magic, right? Watching you put the detail back into yourself. And with each breath of release, you were releasing these old cellular like belief systems. It's not just up here. Like these are deep seated, okay? And and I get it. I know what it feels like, but like this is a really good time. Like if you feel like you need to cry, let yourself cry. Okay? Don't be afraid to get all emotional with yourself because emotions are good. Okay? Alright. So, what does Maria need to know? What's some of the lessons she's going through? What message can you give her that's going to help her understand what she's going through lately? No, we flipping that up. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, girl. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay. And it just goes to show, because the star card was reversed, and I flipped it up, right, because now we get to choose, right? So, the Five of Wands, the Empress, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the star card, like, I just feel like the days of you fighting your truth and your Empress energy is, like it's coming to an end, okay? You, you're running in a completely different direction than the people that you have been surrounded by. And now you're just allowing your transformation to take place and realizing that, you know, it's okay to walk away from things that, are no more emotionally or spiritually supportive of the opportunities and the doors that you're trying to open for yourself. So anything that feels as it's a disappointment, or you're not really getting that energy exchange, anything that's not bringing joy or like love into your life, you're moving away from. And you're opening up new opportunities and like choosing your own fate, choosing your destiny, and changing the storyline because you have this belief system in yourself, because you're doing the hard work, and you're facing these really dark, like, shadow aspects of yourself, so that you can get back to you, like your light body, to your light truth, and allowing the energies to align in your favor through your newfound belief systems. Okay? Because like you're not so much in fear anymore. You don't feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself or explain yourself, or feel like you have to go in the same direction as everyone else because that's what they see or they want or expect of you. Like, you are brave enough to go in an opposite direction because that is what your soul is calling towards. And that is a beautiful energy. Okay? Alright. I like it. I like it. So let's see, what's the overall outcome? What is the overall outcome for Maria now that she's doing all this good hard work? Okay. What is the overall outcome? What's going to happen for her? What doors are opening up for her? We have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Temperance. So, I kind of feel that so in this card, the Knight of Swords, it does seem pretty aggressive, but I feel like this is, you celebrating your triumphs over people who tried to manipulate or control your heart, okay? Your happiness. The people who have caused you to miss out on opportunities because of these deep-seated, feelings and issues in your past, like, where you felt like you were drowning. Like, look at that. The old river of tears. Like, you are no longer a victim. And you're finally claiming your power back because you're changing the direction of your glance. Like, he's finally starting to look back over his shoulder at those Two of Cups, which now Gabriel's coming in and balancing those out. And the Dove here, and the One Cup, right, flying out to the heavens above. This is purity, this is grace. And it's like this beautiful balance between physicality and emotions, and just allowing the divine to take over this healing process, right? It's really beautiful. I'm very proud of you, Marie, because this is hard work, right? And yeah, good. Good for you. What's on the bottom? The Hierophant and the Empress. You are committing to yourself and nothing else. And that is beautiful. Okay? So, good job, girl. Good job. I'm really proud of you. Really proud of you. Okay? So, yeah, man. That was an awesome read. So, alright, guys. Well, I don't think anyone else has gotten on the list. You are so welcome. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you. Let me just check this PayPal one more time. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yep. Alright. Well, Maria was the last one, guys. I thank you. Thank you for being here with me, as always. My beautiful tribe. I love y'all so much. And, can I just love you and be done with it? What? I've never heard that one before. Alright. Yeah, so I love you guys. Thank you so much. I don't know what I'd do without y'all. Alright, so let's close the gate. Okay. I just want to thank everyone for showing up, not only for me, but for yourselves, being such beautiful. You got in too late? Hey, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want a reading, John. Okay. So, yes, thank you for everyone who showed up with their beautiful energy to share with us tonight. Whether you got a reading or not, I thank you for all of your love and your support, and I send your energy back to anyone that I have picked up on tonight or have read for. I send your energy back to you, and I take mine back so that our hearts are full and connected within ourselves. And I thank Spirit so much for the messages that you have shared with us tonight. I do ask that my gatekeeper please close the door to the spirit realm at this time so that we can disconnect our energies and allow our hearts to be free and full to express and receive all the abundance that is meant for us on an individual basis. Thank you for everything that you have done for us and bringing forth these messages and leading these beautiful souls to each other so that we can create this harmonized community with each other. And I just want to share my gratitude, my love, and just thank you. I can't thank you enough for everything that you do for me and my tribe. I do clear my energy, any energy that does not belong to me, and any low vibrations that are not for our highest good will be removed now from our mind, bodies, and souls. And I also ask that Archangel Michael please protect us tonight, allow us to have beautiful, sweet dreams, and allow us to have these new opportunities for love, abundance, and great new beginnings for everyone involved. So be it. Thank you, everyone. And Ellie put you in timeout. So, yeah, guys, I love you so much, and thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your energy with me and allowing me to share these messages with you. I will definitely be on tomorrow to upload I'll try to get some more videos done before I go to Ramblin Mike's meet and greet. By the way, if anyone does want to join us, I know it is last minute, but if you are in the Florida area, we would love for you to come join us in Palm Coast, Florida at the meet and greet. And yeah, guys, it's gonna be a big one. I'm really excited to see my soul brothers and sisters. And yeah, so whatever I don't get done this week, I will definitely start back up on Tuesday because I'll be driving back Monday. So I definitely won't be getting any work done Monday or Friday through Monday. So, but I'll be doing some updates. I'll probably just go live and not really focus too much on readings. But when it comes to the generals, whatever I don't get done this week, I will finish up next week just to let everyone know. Okay. So, I love you. I love you guys. Y'all are like the most amazing tribe a girl could ask for. And my life wouldn't be the same without y'all. Okay? Know that. Really know that. So, yeah, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, sweet dreams, and I will see you all tomorrow.